What's good, YouTube? Today we're back with another market watch, and this is one that a ton of people have been telling me about for a couple days, but I wanted to wait till it happened to show you guys, and Denko has been selling out and is now sold out. I didn't want to really add to the hype because I have a few opinions about this card overall. It's an amazing card, don't get me wrong, but Bro Hunter is not the reason for this buyout, as some people might actually think. But it's just an amazing card, and Paleo is rising. Paleo is one of the best decks, if not the best deck of the format. It's definitely the deck to beat right now, as it's won two YCSs here, but we were sold out of the NECH, and last night the Mega Pack was completely sold out on TCG Player, and as you see, the opportunistic first listers are starting to show up, but it should quell down to about 25, yet there's very few sellers. There's actually only 3 available here before it quickly starts going up on eBay. So, do I think there will be sales at this price point? Yeah, at 25 possibly. I think it'll go back to 20 like it does every time with a Denko buyout. And here's my problem with Denko. It eats your normal summon, so you need a continued extender like Brilliant Fusion, Instant Fusion, something that's not going to let you, bother with a normal summon or get you extra normals. Because the best deck it was good in was Metal Foes recently. And then Metal Foes could normal it and then Pendulum Summon later after, dealing with your opponent's resources. So, I don't know about how good it will be, but definitely during their opening turns, if they did not open a frog, it's amazing. And then they have to race to get to a frog. So, it has some play back and forth, but you're basically banking on them not getting to a frog if you're playing this in a lot of current strategies. What do you guys think? What are you playing it in? What do you find it viable in? Because, again, I think it's a great card. I do think it's an option for certain decks, but I also think that you should consider your deck before buying this card. It's not going to fit in any strategy to just go against Paleo. We have the True King spiking up hard as well. We have a 33% increase on Lithosagium, the Disaster, if that's how I say it right. I probably murdered that. But he's at $3. And then we have, he quickly goes up. 350, 374. It looks like Barastos is going up by about $1. But it's a one of in most decks. Unless you're playing a more True King build instead of Dinosaurs. And then we have Agni Mazud. Zod? Maybe that's an A. Agni Mazad. The Vanisher at $12.50. And I actually pulled this up. I didn't previously have it up, but I just wanted to check. And it is about 3 and quickly goes up here too. Very interesting. And excuse my allergies today, guys. They're pretty bad. We had a real bad rainstorm last night. So we have $10 here, but there's only a few, and this is a brand new listing too, even though it says he sold a ton. It's a relisting by this guy. He only has 4 available. So, again, this was not here last night, and then it's quickly 12 and up also. So, the real price seems to be about 12 after all the deals are gone. I could see it leveling at 10, because this is an initial hype from the buyout, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to be playing this, and I think all these cards have earned their prices in terms of what they do and what they will do. And there's other hype surrounding the archetype. We have Phantom Fortress Interblathnir. Interblathnir is an amazing card. It's basically Trishula, but you only get one effect of Trish per turn. It's another 9 to consider once you either run out of VFDs or to have the option. Or is it VDF? I always forget. I think it's VFD, the big True King that'll be coming out. But this is a 2900 2 level 9 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material from this card and activate one of these effects. Banish one card your opponent controls. Banish a random card from their hand. Banish a card from their graveyard. Or, unlike Trish, banish the top card of your opponent's deck. So if, for some reason you know it, not by stacking kiddos, but, by an effect, like Backjack, maybe, I guess. Backjack would just chain. I guess it doesn't target, so if they have a Backjack and activate the Blink Blow, you would probably just hit the Blackjack though. So it's been $2 for a while, but it is slowly going up, and it's over $2 here on eBay as well. It's just I think it might be the 15th card in my extra. I'm still picking, and I'm gonna try it out. I've been meaning to stick it in. But I didn't mean that to sound like that. But I've been meaning to put it into my extra deck and try it out. So the True King's definitely interesting. This, again, it's been almost up here for a while, but it's starting to creep up right now. I would consider getting yours if you were playing the deck and you think it would be a good fit in your extra deck. MX Saber Invoker is reportedly short print from the Duelist Saga. We already knew that it would be hard to get at only 2 reprints per packs. If you do some simple math, with only 58 reprinted cards and 2 per pack, all reprints were going to be super hard, but out of a number that should have been 15 of each reprint, there were only 6 of these that appeared in somebody's like 450 boxes. So 6 in 450 is crazy. So I would definitely not panic sell your secrets if you haven't already. I would probably keep them right now and see where the price falls, because it's quickly starting to recover. Already at 38, 39, 40. We come over to eBay and the lowest one is 41. So definitely something to kind of like watch, as maybe even consider pre-sales if somebody has a really good deal on pre-sales for Invoker, but it's pretty shocking how hard it actually is to get. Buyout, however, is only $8 lowest over here in a lot of cases. $8 on the gold rare here, and these are near mints. So very low on eBay. We come over to TCG Player, we see 750, 779 for the gold rare. And we see, it looks like the secret rare is 10. Reportedly, Buyout is also really hard to get. And so is supposedly Trishula. This is all from a Reddit thread on somebody who opened 450 boxes. So take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. But it seems to be from a pretty reliable source there. So with Buyout short printed, Invoker short printed, especially Buyout, you might want to get your Buyout right now. But with both of these short printed, supposedly, I would consider keeping them and seeing what happens with the set release, because Buyout's already been going down from its initial price hype, and that's another thing that I just wanted to show here. Utopia the Lightning is getting an ultimate rare. I just wanted to show how hard it already is to get a Utopia the Lightning. The Ultra's at $30 on TCG Player, and then the Super English are 28 plus. So getting an English copy is really hard, but the Germans have started to go up, and the lowest is, we see Orica's, geez, the desperation. But we see $13-ish on the Super Germans now. Last time I showed these off, I think they were 8 or 9, so just naturally going up over time, and there's very few quantities. Actually, overall of this card, remember, there's like Orica's and Japanese in here. 34 total listings, and they quickly go up. So I would consider getting a German copy if you can stand it, and getting a written translation, because they're actually running out of them. It's really crazy out here to try to get a Lightning. But you might just, if you're a rarity, you know, somebody that likes rarity a lot, I shouldn't say the other part, but if you love your rarities, I might just wait for the ultimate and see where it lands. But I think it's going to be, even as a one-of, kind of expensive. Typically, we see the 3-ofs be the expensive cards, right? Like Strike and Instant Fusion are possibly the 3-ofs. A lot of people only play 2 Instant Fusions, but you can play up to 3. Utopia the Lightning is usually a 1-of, sometimes a 2-of, if you're going pretty crazy there. But I think he'll be, even though he's the 1-of, I think he'll still be a pretty expensive ultimate rare overall coming out. It won't be like Grand Pulse or something that's, you know, 18, 20. I feel like he'll be at least 40, maybe 50. He's going to be really desired. So Solemn Strike, just something to note, it is coming ultimate also in the OTS pack, just like Lightning, OP04. The Bosch ones have been up there for a bit. They've been headed up. I would consider that when a new rarity comes out, usually the lowest rarity does take a little nosedive. So the Mega Packs may go down just a little, because no matter what, when the new strikes come out, even though they'll be expensive, there will still be more on market. So I would heavily consider possibly selling your Mega Pack strikes right now or trading them off. And I think they will see a bit of a I don't know how much, maybe like $5 decrease, maybe $3. I think we'll see some kind of decrease as more quantities come out of Solemn Strike, because the new ones will probably be just above the current price of like 40. I think they'll be like 50s, but I still think that'll drive the Mega Pack down and give it more of a distinction away from the Bosch Solemn Strikes. And we see there's like lots, be careful. that's actually crazy. With Ideal 808's picture, wow, that can't be right. That can't be Ideal 808. They're not doing lots, are they? Yeah, somebody with 7 feedback. All right, thank you. So don't make Ideal 808 look like that. They're great people. But we see First Ed Mega Pack 33 over here. I definitely think it'll be shaved down to 30 even from the Mega Pack release, but that's just me. And then we see Imperial Order has evened out a bit. You can get near mint ultras, I believe, for about 9 if we come over the Dark Beginnings ones. So it's just really easy to get. But again, I would consider picking yours up now. Let's see here. Yeah, we see near mint about 10. Okay. But I would definitely consider getting your like near mints right now. Maybe even the pre-sales at $7 or lower. Because, like I said, it's only 2 reprints per pack. It's really hard to see Imperial Order being like a $5 card. So at $7, I would consider things like, this is actually Ideal 808, not the Impasta. So I would heavily consider getting maybe your pre-sales right now. I usually don't suggest that for a card, but at under $7 for an Imperial Order, something to highly consider. So thanks for watching, guys. I know I've been putting more ads in Market Watches, and you guys have been interactive with telling me what they look like. It hasn't seemed to bug many people. I've only had 2 or 3 complaints, and it's honestly doubling what I am making off Market Watch. So everybody's been super supportive. They've been telling me to keep doing it, and I plan to. So tell me what does pop up. I'm going to continue doing only non-skippable ads for you guys. We've talked about this, so I want everything to always be skippable for you, and that's what the main concern was when we talked about this. And a lot of people actually just don't get them, even though they have no ad blockers, so that's super interesting. But what did you guys think of this Market Watch? Some pretty insane stuff happening with the True Kings, with Denko Sekka, and those OP04 leaks last night. I do think will have some effect on Strike, but not necessarily Lightning. So thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what pops up still, because we're still in a kind of this newer phase with me putting more ads in. So let me know what pops up and when. And I think Google actually does like each ad based on the viewer rather than like a generic ad.